What's up, YouTube? Mark Kicks here with another video. This is something, I was tagged to do a video called Shoes I Regret Buying. And I mean, it's crazy because out of all the shoes I have, I got somewhere in the hundreds by now. It's like, there's not a lot of shoes that I just don't like, not a lot of shoes I regret buying. But for this video, a good three came to mind almost instantly. So, I posted on Snapchat like, this is a Nike basketball type of day. If you want to follow me on Snap, Marco Polo, 2 O's, 23, no spaces. But yeah, I posted on Snap, Nike basketball type of day. I like having the variety. I like having, like, you know, I can switch them. I could go here one day and I could go here the other day. Like, I like that. So, with that being said, there's not a lot of shoes but these three. Like, I love my shoes. But for the first one, we got the Jordan Laser 1. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Shoe retailed at $185. A Jordan 1 at $185. Like, who was smoking that day? Okay, it's OG. It's an OG one, so it's got the Nike Air, but the leather is supposedly nice. I guess that means it's nice in YouTube terms, if you can just do that. But yeah, this shoe, obviously no creases. I always wear shields, but it just didn't make sense. This shoe is too expensive, and it has an icy bottom. Like, what was going on here? Who decided this? I don't know why I bought this. The people are selling them for like 120 DS now. I paid 185. Like, there's just no reason for this shoe to be in existence. Okay, the Laser 1. I regret buying it. I mean, it just happened, I guess. It was just one of those days. So that's one. Second, the Mellow 1. A shoe that is not even really a 1. Like, I can't even call this a 1. This has Fuji material all over it. This is that old sneaker bag material. And you wear these once and it's gonna look like somebody just mayored them. Just mayored his undefeated fours. Like, just killed them. You wear it once. So it's got the gold jump. I don't know why. It's got the mellow on the tongue, which is a nice hint if you're mellow. But other than that, why do we want a mellow on the... Okay. But it just doesn't make sense. This shoe doesn't make sense. That whole Blake Griffin mellow, like, this was the only one I bought because I thought it was cooler. Wow. I was fooled. Actually, I was in Foot Locker the day. I was just looking around. They were like, hey, we got the mellow ones. They always try to sell me stuff. Hey, we got the mellow ones. I was like, what size? They said my size. I was like, all right, I'll take it. But God, this was a bad choice. It was only $130, way better than the Laser 1, but still, I definitely regret buying this. I've worn it once, and it was just a bad decision. I just don't know what to wear with this. This is just, it's not even Nick's colors. Like, what? He's never worn gold. Regret. Last but not least, the Fighter Jet Foam. I know people are like, what? Fighter? This is a fire shoe. And it is. But this is a crazy story. This is the first shoe I camped out for. My friend was like, hey, the mall's getting these. Come camp out. I was like, cool. Because I had this was new to the sneaker game. Didn't know where to get shoes. I was just like, all right, I'll camp with you. So we get there about an hour before they open the doors. And he's telling me, like, we're going to have to run for these. Because they usually only get like 8 pairs. So you want to be the first in line so you can get your size. Like, and so I was like, all right, fine. We get there and there's 2 people in front of us. And then like 9 people behind us. And it's cool because the first 2, they were cool. We were like, and he was like, hey, we gonna have to run. My friend was like, we just gonna run. And me and him, like, we high school students, we just gonna burn these old men. It was all old men, all foam heads. We was gonna burn them. Man, we was gonna burn them. And the front dude, this fat dude right in front of me was like, hey, bro, we not running today, young bucks. I was like, hey, man, I'm really trying to get my size. So, like, what size are you? He was like, don't worry about that. I said, well, I'm a 12. And if you a 12, then, yeah, we gonna run. And I'm a burn you, man. And then he was just like, nah, we ain't running. Don't do that kid stuff. So I was like, okay, you said you're not a 12. So we won't run. And I'm gonna get my shoe. So we get there. We all walk. My friend should have did it because the first person in line said I'm a 10.5, my friend size, took his shoe. My friend was like, all right, that's dead for me. I'm not getting them. So the second one, that fat dude goes up, looks at me, and says, let me get that 12. And I was the only 12. I've never been that bad in my life. So I go up. I'm third. I'm like, hey, y'all got a 13? And then he was like, nah, that's the manager size. Can't do that. So I was like, I really don't want to go down 11 and a half. But this is my first camp out. Like, I cannot come out empty-handed my first camp out. So I bought the 11 and a half. When I tell you this shoe burns my foot more than, I don't even know, more than life. Like, it hurts. It just hurts me to wear this. And yeah, this is just a bad day. This is a bad day. It was a bad decision. I hate that fat guy to this day. He was in a sneaker documentary that I was in, and and then he said he doesn't even wear his shoes. Good Lord. And I'm a link to the sneaker documentary if y'all want to check it out. It's something like, I didn't really put my whole collection and shit up. But yeah, okay. I regret this. I took out the insoles, it still burns. Like, what was I doing? Mellow one, what was I doing? I was just in store, bored that day, I guess. Laser one, I see, so I don't know. This is just bad days. This is called the Bad Day Collection. I regret all three of these. But thanks for tagging me in this video. More content will be on the way. YouTube, subscribe, share, do all the great stuff, man. Help a brother out. Other than that, shout out markkicks.com, 11s, all that great stuff. markkicks.com, baby. Chrome 8 still on the website if you want to, you know, cop yours down. So yeah, that's what he did. markkicks.com. Burn.